Okay, my friends, we are back in the living room with the freshly made coffee. Let me get a slurp of that. So, the more we learn and grow, the more we live and be free. And what do I mean with this saying or this sentence? If you, for example, take this plant here, this plant, if it stops to grow, or if you take the tree outside, if it stops to grow and if it stops to take the necessary food that it needs from the soil, it will die eventually. So if a plant stops to grow, it will die. So if a plant keeps on growing, it will keep on living. And that's the mindset we have to take in our lives. So if we keep on growing and learning and being open to new experiences and new teachers and new mentors, we will be keep on growing and we will be keep on living like we're a child, for example. Because childs, for them everything is new. They live like it's such a special place here because every experience they make is a new experience. Everything is so exciting for a child. Everything is so exciting for a child, and we should also, even as an adult, we should have a childlike mind, so we always keep on learning and growing. So, how do we learn and grow? It's a good question you ask there. We have to make the decisions to learn and grow. For example, we walk to the city, we see a bookstore, we make the decision to go in, we make the decision to take one book in our hands, and we make the decision to look at it, think about it, maybe think, oh, this book sounds nice, maybe it will help me in the process of being a better person, so I will buy it. Also a decision. That is one step of a new experience of learning, but it also could be a conversation you have with a person you look up to, or could be any person. I mean, I think any person you will talk to will have some kind of lesson for you. So you should always listen consciously and not just think about what you will say after the person has finished talking, but actually listen what the person in front of you is saying. So it might sound overwhelming to always want to learn and grow, but it doesn't really need much to be in a constant state of learning and growing. So if we take this conversation to a financial standpoint, if we look at the charts of some, let's say the market overall. If we look at the chart of the market is always growing, and it will not grow from today to tomorrow. It will not grow like 50%. It grows every year. So if you invest your money into the markets in, I don't know, in some ETF, or, well, let's just say if you invest your money into the market, you will gain some growth, but you will have to invest your money for some long time. But if you invest your money for some long time, you will recognize some big growth coming onto your bank account. And the same goes for learnings. If you just commit yourself to learning something small every day, and it could just be 1% of what you could learn at that day, it will have some incredible outcome of the person you could and can be. And it just needs 1%, guys. It's not a lot. I myself, when I thought about it, it sounds crazy, but it actually just works like that. It's a mathematical equation. 1% every day will bring you an exponentially big growth at the end of the 10th year or 5th year or 20th year. So me, myself, and also maybe you who's listening, we have to commit ourselves to learning and growing every day, to be a better person and to be successful in whatever you want. And again, I'm not necessarily talking about money here. I will explain what success means later on, maybe in another video, because I've not figured I've not learned the perfect word to express the word success so that everyone will understand it. And so we will keep on moving to the third rule of being a successful person. And for that, I will move